think I have a pretty good question that I've been wondering about a lot, and I know a lot of people in here wonder about. Is there such thing as a G-spot?
Right. Who's been wondering that question? Right? That got it. Yeah, have you ever found it?
Sometimes I think I have, and then other times I don't know.
You can usually tell when you find it. But actually, there's been a lot written on the G-spot recently. There was a big study looking at whether or not it was real or not. Some folks argue it doesn't exist. I feel very strongly that it does exist. And part of the reason I think it exists is because it represents this incredible mixture of nerves that used to be around the prostate. But of course, women don't have a prostate. And instead of a prostate, they have tissue that looks like it, and that's why it's a sensitive area, because we know in the men, that's a very erotic spot. And so I think that's what's occurred. But Dr. Berman, explain this if you don't mind.
Yeah,
you got a little diagram.
Yeah, and this big study is so silly to me, because it's like, I don't know where my spleen is. Does that mean that it doesn't exist?
Right.
I mean, so if you don't know where your G-spot is, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It just means you haven't found it. So the G-spot is, let me just find my little G-spot pointer, is right. So if this is the uterus, so this is a side view of a woman's body internally. So this is her uterus, this is her vagina, this is her urethra and her bladder, this is her anus and her rectum, okay? So the G-spot is right here, about a third of the way into the vagina on the belly button side.
Yeah. Now, can I point something out? This is the male version, right?
Yep.
Right, and there's the prostate gland.
Yep.
Everyone see that?
Right there. Here, I'll point
see the
to it
prostate?
for you. There's the prostate.
Now, what happened to it? Right, the testicles became the ovaries. The penis became the clitoris. Right, there's a transfer of male organs to female organs or vice versa. There's an analogous part to the body. What happened to the prostate? It did not disappear. It went to the same spot, point to it in the female. And that just happens to be where the G-spot is. And if you rub that area, you'll actually get chemicals coming out that are very similar to what chemicals will come out if you rub the prostate in a male.
Yeah, and you can, and in fact, G-spot stimulation is thought to be the source of female ejaculation. And female ejaculation is not urine. Many women do ejaculate with G-spot stimulation and G-spot orgasm, and fluid comes out of their urethra that actually has PSA in it, which is the same thing that's in male semen.
Yeah. Well, now I got your attention. We are doing a whole show on the G-spot coming up, so stay tuned, you'll enjoy it. Thank you very much.